Namaste, my name is Sanat Kumar. Welcome back to the Manana podcast. Manana is a Sanskrit word that means reflection or contemplation. In this podcast, I'll be sharing my deep, insightful reflections for you to contemplate and hence live a life of fulfillment. I hope you find great value in today's episode. I wrote this blog on 20th November 2021. In this blog, I talk mainly about how Advaita changed the way I meditate and through it, my life. I was fascinated by spirituality since I was a kid. Nothing worked for me in that direction. Or did it? I was always fascinated by the systems our ancestors had to connect to the eternal and to escape from being trapped by time. I was fascinated by yogic practices like Raja Yoga and Pranayama for the sense of doing something challenging and its health benefits and unknown spiritual growth. I was fascinated by the concept of Karma Yoga as it brought significance to my actions. I was fascinated by Bhakti Yoga, even though not a fan. I was fascinated by Kriya Yoga for its mystical experiences and magical doings. But I couldn't stick to any of those paths for long. Even though at this point in my life, I've installed various systems from all those types or parts of yoga in my life, I've been limited to it. And finally, something worked for me for the first time. Worked for me in the sense, I'm just saying it was like magical type of experience. To be honest, I got to know clearly about Advaita just a year ago. I had the simple basic facts for a long time, but its true essence was somewhat fresh to me. The knowing of the Brahman, the path of Jnana Yoga, the three states and the fourth, Om and its parts, the analogies of wave and water, gold and ornaments, these had a huge impact on my mind. It had awestruck me intellectually, but it was not until I sat and closed my eyes to meditate using that knowledge that I experienced something new. On October 3rd week, 2021, was the most joyous week of my life. Yes, that's not an exaggeration. I literally was able to distinguish myself from the body, from the mind and body. I know this may sound too cliche, but I'm telling you this because I'm writing this for the same reason that I'm writing my book. It's for the reason that it could help the past me. I share this in believing this will help someone who's like me, for whom nothing seems to be working in their spiritual path. I do this now also, but the first experience was so good. Okay, I'm not able to get the same experience right now, and the reason why I think I'm not able to experience the same way now, because that was the first time I truly understood experientially. I understood something through experience, that I'm not the body nor the mind. Till then, I've heard about a lot of people telling it. I've listened to such talks. So it was just that. It was just words till then. Only on that day I realized through experience that I was not this body or the mind. I'm not a realized person. I didn't realize that I was the Brahman. I still don't. I'm not a realized person, I am saying. But I realized that I was not the body and mind. I think the reason why I am not able to experience that sense of magical experience is because once I've understood that I am not the body and mind, definitely I wouldn't feel such magical experience every time, right? I already know that I am not the body and mind. When I say uh, that awareness, my awareness knows that I am not the body and mind. So probably that is why I'm not able to experience that same kind of and same level of magical experience. Again, please don't take it in a cliche way. When I say magical, I just think it was awesome. It was beautiful. So I just substituted with magical. It's nothing to do with actual magic. I think you have to try this meditation anyway, because it is a very good exercise. Okay, before I say the procedure, I'll be honest. This is not something I've come up with on my own. It's been there and practiced for centuries. It's using your mind to see that it's not the consciousness and finally let you be the consciousness. You understand what I told? It's 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 using your mind to see that Your mind is not the consciousness. Okay. So close your eyes, sitting in a comfortable position. First, observe your body from your toe to the tip of your head and notice that you're observing your body. You're being conscious of the body, which means you're not the body, right? So you're observing Annamaya Kosha and you're noticing that you're not it. You're not the body. And then you move on to the Pranamaya Kosha. You feel your breath throughout your body. You get conscious of your energies and then realize that you are observing your breath, inhale and exhale, but you are not your breath, right? You are not that energy. You can observe it. That means you are a third person, right? You are someone who is not that. So next, observe your mind, your thoughts. There may be, that is manomaya kosha. You have to observe your mind. There may be any random thoughts in your mind. The thought may be of whether this meditation works for you or not. It may be anything else, no problem. Just observe. By that, you notice you're not the mind. And of course, when you start focusing on your mind, when you start focusing on your thoughts, just start observing your thoughts, what happens? Your thoughts naturally subside. You're observing those thoughts and hence you're not it. Okay. So again, you move on to the next thing. Vijnanamaya kosha. Observe your creative being. This is the place where you get ideas from. To be frank, by this time I'll be empty. I'll have no thoughts there. And do the same here. You're observing and hence you're not that. Again, go to the next stage, that is Anandamaya kosha. Go even deeper to the last layer, which is the state at which you will be when you are in deep sleep. So this Anandamaya kosha is like you are in deep sleep stage. At this stage, I feel this stillness speaking. You observe and you observe this again, and hence you know you are not that. In the final stage, let go of that last layer too. Suddenly, you'll realize something. You just feel nothing. That is what you truly are. You can call it the Brahman consciousness or nothingness or whatever. You feel like, I don't know how to say that. Okay. What the meditation does is, even according to Vedic yogic texts, you have five koshas. As I told, Annamaya is body, Pranamaya is energetic body, Manomaya is mind, Vijnanamaya kosha is the creative body or the innovative, whatever you can call it. Anandamaya kosha is the deep sleep or blissful a little bit. That makes up who we think we are. And by noticing it and realizing we are not that, you will be pointed towards what you truly are. So that is the concept. Of course, there are people who say Anandamaya Kosha itself is the consciousness or itself is who you truly are. Probably, I don't know. But I'm just I'm just a humble practitioner. I just tried this. It was something amazing to experience. So I'm just sharing it with you. Go try it. How does it feel? Let me know. I hope you received excellent value in today's episode. To know more, head over to sanatkumarnebi.com, and if you haven't already, check out my book The Flower of Fulfillment. Thank you for listening, and I wish you have a great day.